Recording.
Recording has been resumed.
Yes. Okay, fine. A very happy evening to all. In the yesterday session, we have completed our demo class where we have seen all our 20 modules. What all we'll be discussing about in this course. And every module has separate uniqueness where we have just discussed about all the 20 modules in a single line. Yes, of course, you may not ever of all these modules. That is the reason why we are all here. So as already we have discussed about 20 modules, differentiated about the colors. So I'm not going to repeat it again. So no need to worry, my dear friends. On the day of Monday, you will be getting all the recorded sessions and every session will be recorded. I hope everyone please maintain a book and a paper as per your handy. I hope as everyone has been joined via laptop or else your computer. Because every day, as yesterday, I think Vinod has asked one question. That is there practical as well as theory in these sessions? Yes. So every day we'll be discussing about a little bit theory followed with a lot of practical session. So that is the reason why whatever the important topics are there, and each and every important topics which we'll be asking mostly in the interviews, I will be showcasing you. So in the meanwhile, you need to write into your notes. That is up to you. That's not a mandatory, my dear friends. That is up to you. It's just a suggestion. It's just a suggestion. So let's start today's module. Module number 1, Introduction to Ethical Hacking. What is mean by hacking? Gaining unauthorized access to a computer system. As yesterday only I have told you that don't worry about the terminology, because in our day-to-day life we'll be learning a lot of different words which we'll be not knowing until today. So as you are all see my screen, I'll be keeping my screen in this resolution only, so that in the meanwhile anyone is having any doubts, any queries, such as if you are not able to see my screen, if you're not able to hear my voice, as well as is there any doubts you are having, if you immediately type in the chat box, I can see in this meanwhile, so that I can get to know is there any disturbance is going on in this session. So that is the reason why Zoho in the backside will be running like this, so that I can able to see all your things. In the meanwhile, in this screen, I'll be showcasing you the classes. I hope you are clear why I am keeping like this. Yes. Coming to the actual topic, gaining unauthorized access to a computer system. Please make a note it in your book if it is there, or else take a screenshot. That is up to you. Of course, once the module is completed, I'll be sharing all these PPTs via PDFs to you. But writing with your hand, that is most important. So gaining unauthorized access to a computer system. What is meant by unauthorized access? For example, just keep it very clear and a generic one. For example, I have given you my laptop, and when you have turned on, you'll be able to see the password. That means you need to see a input field of the password. So that what is the meaning of that? You need to type the password so that you can able to get the access inside the laptop. That is the meaning. For example, I have given you the laptop, but I'm not telling the password. But then too, without password, you are able to log in. You are able to access my device, whatever the device it may be. It may be computer, it may be mobile phone, it may be any IoT device, whatever it may be, irrespective of the device. Without any authorized password, authorized OTPs, authorized things which are the involvement of owner, which comes under unauthorized access. Who will be doing unauthorized access? So doing this process is called a hacking. I hope you have received a small picture about unauthorized word. So now gaining unauthorized means very simple. Without the access of a human, of the owner, you are getting the access to a computer system is called hacking. Then who is the hacker? Obviously, The guy who is doing this process is called a hacker. Please write down the definition. Individual who spends plenty of time exploring computer hardware and software for finding vulnerabilities and exploit them to gain unauthorized access. Again, here we have seen another word called vulnerabilities as well as exploit. So again, keep is very generic. Vulnerabilities. So if at all any person, at least you or me, or else Vinod, or else Sharon, whoever it may be, we are all just human beings. For example, Sharon is trying to get unauthorized access of my laptop. That means, first of all, he need to find out the loophole. Without any loophole inside the laptop, there is no unauthorized access can be occur. So finding a loophole here we'll be calling as vulnerability. Got it? Got it? So finding a vulnerabilities and exploit them. That means Sharon has find one misconfiguration or else any loophole. By using that loophole, he is doing exploitation. That means he's trying to get the access. That is called exploit. Okay, it's nothing but it's just a code. Keep it very simple. Individuals who spend plenty of time, because in 1 day, 1 hour, 1 minute cannot hacking can happen. It may takes a lot of years struggle. It may lot of months struggle. Maybe 1 minute also. Okay, there is no time frame. We can't justify with a small time frame. Computer hardware of the software finding vulnerabilities and exploit them to gain unauthorized access. Now I think you got a small picture about who is the hacker. Then who is ethical hacker? The same process, the person who is doing with authorized pen testing methodologies and taking the authority from the owner. Okay, with the rules and regulations with the organization who will be doing a hacking, the person is called ethical hacker. For example, Sharon, I have given my laptop to Sharon and he is doing pen testing. That means he is trying to do hacking. He is called an ethical hacker. Why? Because I am the owner. I am only telling to do to Sharon. So he is called an ethical hacker. He has taken permission from me. If I have not given rights to Sharon to do any hacking upon my laptop, but without intervention of owner, but he is trying to do hacking, he is called a hacker. A lot of different types of hackers are there. We will be discussing in today's class. I hope you have written the definition. I'll be telling you in the generic way so that you can able to easily understand. And in the meanwhile, please write down the definition also, because in the interviews, you can't tell it in a generic way. So hacking refers to exploiting system vulnerabilities and compromising security controls to gain unauthorized or inappropriate access to the system resource. This is the thing I have already told you now. It involves modifying system or application features to achieve a goal outside of the creator original purpose. Understood? That means there is a web page. Imagine there is a Facebook web page. Why they have invented to log into that web page, to that Facebook application, and whatever they want, they can do. For example, chatting or else advertisements, whatever it may be. It's an application, web application. But here, if at all any person knows any vulnerability or the gap in that application, and he is using that gap or the vulnerabilities and taking access of that application without any username or the password, he can able to sign into any user account. That is called unauthorized access of a application. Got it? Very simple. Modifying system or else application features. Once a black hat hacker or else any hacker, after logging unauthorized, then he can do any mischief things without any legal thing. So those all things comes under this definition. I hope you are returning everything. So to do this purpose, we'll be calling as attack. For the attack, there are some subcategories such as goal, method, followed with vulnerability. We have already discussed about vulnerability and what is meant by method and what is meant by goal. For example, you want to travel from location A to location B. So first, what you will be doing? First, you will be doing some research about what is my destination place, where should I go, and how should I go. That means you will be thinking in your mind that can I take the roadways? Can I take the railways? Can I take the airways? Whatever it is. That is method. What is goal? Your goal is to reach your destination. That is your goal. Okay, in general terms. Here also, keep the example for the hacking purpose. Here, what is our goal? Our goal is to get unauthorized access of any system, of any device. For that, what is the method you are using? You are using a web application method. You are using a system method. You are using a social engineering method. What is the method? So don't worry about all these things. We'll be covering everything very slowly. We have a lot of time. So to do that method, to follow that method, obviously you need to find one vulnerability. That means one gap, one loophole. So all these keeping together, we'll be calling as a attack. Got it, my dear friends? Any doubts, please let me know in the chat section immediately so that I can repeat it. Coming to the actual definition of the vulnerability, exploit and payload. Because we can't tell it in a generic way in the interview. So that is the reason why, please make a note. What is meant by vulnerability? Existing of a weakness in design or implementation that can lead to an unexpected event compromising the security of the system. Okay. What is meant by exploit? A breach of IT system security through vulnerabilities. So if you want to do exploit, then before that, you need to find out the vulnerability. That is the reason why I have kept vulnerability in the top, followed with the exploit. Then what is maybe payload? It is a part of an exploit code. It is also part of an exploit code that performs the intended malicious action on target mission. I'll explain it with a small example. So that in future, you should not get confusion about payload and exploit. Imagine. It's just an imagine. I'm not telling you to force it now. Just imagine. You want to kill a person. You want to kill a person. So what you'll be doing? You can kill the person by using knife. You can kill the person by using poison. You can kill the person by using gun. Okay. Taking example of gun. Because you are far away. So you want to kill the person. That is your goal. To reach that goal, you are using gun. In the guns, there are a lot of different types of guns. For example, a small pistol, AK-47, whatever take a name missile also, whatever it may be. That is up to you. So here a gun is there in your hand. Then obviously you need to have a bullet. In the bullet also there are a lot of types such as 6mm bullet and 9mm bullet, a lot of. So here you have taken a gun which is compatible for 9mm bullet only. If you put 6mm bullet in that, obviously gun will not work. If you have the gun, if you have the bullet also, the goal you can't able to reach it. Is that correct? Then what you need to do? You need to specifically research and take 9mm bullet only, so that the gun will be compatible to the same bullet, so that your goal can reach. In the same way, coming to the hacking methodology again, exploit is a code, payload is also a code. But here, if you want to do exploitation successfully, you need to select the payload code which is very much compatible to that exploit code. So that once these two are getting matched, then only the exploitation can be workable by using the vulnerability to reach your goal. Are you able to follow? Very simple. Exploit is a code. Payload is a code. Payload and exploit codes need to be matched, so that by taking the advantage of the vulnerability, we can able to get the unauthorized access of the system. Okay, keep it simple. If you're having any doubts, please let me know again. So here, AI driven ethical hacking. So in the demo session also, I have already mentioned to each and everyone. Everyone are being confused that AI has been came. It's the evolution of the AI. Every jobs are moving out. So what about the security people? So no need to worry for the security guys, because we in the session and in the organizations also, we will be using AIs to do hacking in the guidance of human. So no need to worry. We have a lot of efficiency, effectiveness, and scope of cybersecurity while using the AI. So if you know the AI and if you're weak at hacking, no need to worry, because you are just a owner to the AI agent. Whatever you are saying in the prompts, it will be workable. So no need to worry. So here, let's write down these 5 points, such as automation of repetitive tasks, predictive analysis, advanced threat detection, enhanced reporting, and continuous monitoring. So all these things will be coming about 9 or 10th module. So whenever we are learning, we are in the 9th or 10th module, we'll be seeing how we can able to do threat protection and continuous monitoring and so on. I hope you have make a small note of all these things. If not, please let me know. I can wait for some time while you are writing. Yes, I have already told you that AI won't replace ethical hackers. It will change how they work. As in the previous law 5 years back, as per my remembrance, there is no AI. When I was studying, at the time, I used to do everything as a manual. So it takes a lot of time me to do any hacking. That too, as an ethical hacker, I'll be having all the rights to do, but it takes a lot of time to complete my task. But right now, as I'm using a lot of different types of GPTs, that means AIs, my work got very similar, very small, very simple. So here, there are 2 types of AIs. One is pentest GPT, one is malicious GPT. A lot of GPT such as warm GPT, and open code, and so on. So by using all these GPTs, that means AIs, we can able to automate the process of hacking. So please please make a note. At least you can write down the last line. Cybersecurity researchers and companies are creating AI to fight AI. Are you able to understand what is the meaning of that one? Previously, hackers are different types. That is ethical hacker and a black hat hacker. So whatever the black hat hackers are doing malicious things, we as an ethical hacker are responsible to stop them. But now the black hat hackers are also using these pentest GPTs, malicious GPTs, or warm GPTs, so on. So that's the reason why we also, as an ethical hackers, we are also using the same AIs to defend them. Okay, I hope you're getting the point. So here, for doing hacking or the learning hacking, we can't learn by using a Windows operating system, because a lot of tools has been invented just to run in the Linux. Why Linux? Because Linux is a open source and the customizable. However you want, you can able to modify your tools or else your OS too. So Parrot Security is one of the OS, and it is derived by a Debian derived open source, and it's a free open source Linux made for developers. Penetration tester means ethical hackers only, so don't get confusion. Security researchers, forensic investigators, and privacy aware people. Okay, so I will guide you. how we can able to install our parrot security machine in the laptop. So don't need to worry. When we are in the practicals, I'll be showcasing you step-by-step guide so that you can do along with me. How to run a virtual machines on your PC. What is mean by virtual machines? What is mean by virtual machines? First of all, in the short form, we'll be calling as VM. Coming to the practical, just imagine in your brain. Right now, I am using my Windows 11. This is my Windows 11. Okay. This is came via a laptop. That means when I was purchased, I have got this OS. It's an activated OS. By mistakenly, if I format or else reset or else wiped out, whatever the name it is, if I removed by mistakenly or wantedly the operating system from this laptop, again, it's impossible to get revert back this activated version. Yes, of course, there are some sorts to writing a mail to the Windows. We'll be and sharing the number, MAC number. So we'll be getting, but just keep it generic. It's impossible mostly to revert back the original OS from the Microsoft. So that is the reason why I will never ever disturb this Windows 11 laptop in my laptop. Okay, Windows 11 OS in my laptop. Then how we can learn? Then how we can learn? So that is the reason why a concept called virtual box has been arrived. This is called virtual box. This is called virtual box. Okay, this is one of the application, it's a client application, which can be run in the Windows machines as well as Linux machines. Why VirtualBox we need to download? Not to get disturbed of my Windows 11 activated version. I can't remove that Windows 11 version. That is the reason why inside the Windows 11, I'll be using whatever the OS I want. Those all the OS I can able to use it. Let's see some pictures so that you will get a small idea. There will be one image where, just give me a second, I'm just searching, my dear friends. Okay. Virtual machines. Yes. Yes. Exactly. This is the image I just want to showcase you all. So in this, what it is happening? There is a truck, the main truck. Inside that, a small truck is there. Just give me a second. I think Sai Kumar has put down one image. Sorry, Sai Kumar, I think it's not reachable. Please may I know why you have kept in the chat box. Okay, let it be. So here what we need to understand, there is a truck. Inside the truck, there is one more truck. Inside the truck, there is one more truck. So in the meanwhile, imagine the main truck is a Windows 11. We can't disturb that Windows 11, but we can run inside one more operating system. Inside that, one more operating system. Got it? So coming to the virtual machines topic. Yes, all these images are there in the slides also. So I'll be showcasing you. So that is the reason why I have been installed Virtual Box Manager. This is called Virtual Box Manager. Inside it, there are some virtual machines. This is called a virtual machine and this is called a virtual box. Keep it in mind. Okay. So like this, we'll be installing virtual box. Inside that, we'll be loading our virtual machines. But I'm not disturbing my Windows 11. So in the same way, you people also need to install. I'll guide you. Got it? Yes. To do that, Your laptop need to be minimum of 8 to 16 GB RAM. That is up to you. Minimum of i5 or i7, 256 GB hard disk, and any internet speed is fine. So software is what we need to have. VirtualBox software, as I have shown you now. I'll guide you how we can able to install step by step. Followed with, I'll be showcasing you how we can able to download Kali Linux or the Parrot security machine. Okay, yes. So this is the slide of virtual machine, my dear friends. So if I directly showcase you this one, some people may not aware and they may get confusion. So that is the reason why I have showcased you the truck example. So now we will be coming to the actual terminology example here. A virtual machine is nothing but a data file on a physical computer. That is important. Your physical in front of your eyes, whatever you are seeing, that is called physical computer. That can be moved or copied to any computer, just like a normal data file. That means already Windows 11 is running. Inside that, Windows 10, Windows 7, Windows 8, Linux, whatever the operating system, that is up to you. We can able to run it. For example, see here, traditional architecture. This is your hardware device. Just imagine this is your hardware device. Inside your hardware device, when you have bought your laptop, already we are able to get our Windows 11 or else Windows 10, whatever it is, your OS, we are able to receive it. Upon those, we have been installing our applications such as my Zoho, PowerPoint, Notes, or else VirtualBox, whatever it may be, WhatsApp, whatever it may be. So this is an traditional architecture, but we want to learn hacking without disturbing the original operating system. We will be moving for the virtual architecture like this. Hardware device will be not disturbing. Inside that, we will be starting a virtualization layer. Upon virtualization layer, we will be distributing this virtualization layer into different types of paths. Here there is no that differentiating parts, but here we can able to differentiate the parts, such as imagine this OS as a Windows 11. Inside that, whatever the applications I'm running, I imagine I have been installed here. In the meanwhile, I can able to install in the same laptop my Windows 10 also. Again, in the Windows 10, I can able to install whatever the applications I need. Again, in the meanwhile, I can able to install my Linux also. Inside the Linux, I can able to install whatever the tools I need. Got it, my dear friends? That is the reason why we are the people need to learn how to use virtual machines inside virtual box. I think you are getting some point into your mind. Any doubts, you can let me know. Yes. So now, as we have been discussed about box and machines, let's go some practical, a bit one more step away. Once the practical is completed, then again we'll come back to the notes. So my dear friends, I hope everyone are in front of laptop. Please do practical along with me. So here already in my Windows 11, there is a virtual box installed. So again, it can't be installed. So what I do, I have already started my Windows 10. Already started my Windows 10 for showcasing you people. Okay, just give me a second. Yes, this is my Windows 10. Okay, here I'll be doing the practical. You people, please follow the same steps in your host machine. That means your Windows 10 or 11. That is up to you. Okay. So whatever I'm doing in this Windows 10, please follow the step-by-step process for the installation of VirtualBox in your local machine. Okay. First of all, we need to install 3 different types of softwares. Number 1 is Microsoft. Please ignore the spelling mistakes. C++ distributable, followed with VirtualBox, followed with virtual machines. Got it? We need to install all these three in our laptop. So if I'm a bit fast, please let me know, my dear friends. If I'm a bit fast, please let me know. I'll be going very slow, so that, because a lot of students will be understanding in different types. So that is the reason why I just need to know how you people are taking the course. I mean, taking my words. If I'm moving a bit fast, please let me know so that I can be stable. Yes. Please open any browser, that is up to you in your laptop, and please type in the Google Microsoft C++ redistributable 2019. Redistributable 2019. And kindly click on the very first link, whatever you are seeing, that is latest supported Visual C++ redistributable download. Or else let's check this out. Any new link has been came? No. So that is the main link where we can able to install. So yes, click on the very first link, whatever you are seeing, my dear friends. Please have a look on the system, my screen. Follow the same steps. If I am going bit fast, please let me know. If you little bit scroll down, you can able to see latest supported redistributable version. I hope, are you all able to follow? Please click on 64 architecture if you are using a Windows laptops. If you are using a Mac laptop which is running on silicon chipset, then please click on ARM64. Okay, and I'll be clicking on 64 architecture as mine is a Windows laptop. Okay, yes, the download is completed. Click on the downloaded, click on the downloaded, and kindly install whatever you have been downloaded, the redistributable version. Click on the toggle button, click on the toggle button, click on install, and give the permissions. So in the meanwhile, it will be installed within seconds. Setup completed, close it. Okay, done. First one we have completed. First one we have completed. I hope all people are being doing. Let me know if you are unable to follow. Opening a new tab again, my dear friends. Going to google.com. Now type of virtual box download. Yes, show another time. Yes, sure. Very simple, Sharon. Please see my screen one more time. In the Google, first of all, open Google in any browser which is comfortable to you, and write down Microsoft C++ redistributable 2019. Okay. Once written, click on enter, and you will be able to see the same page what you are seeing in my screen. Got it? Click on the very first link. Click on the very first link, and you will be redirected to the Microsoft page which is having C++ redistributable latest supported downloads. I hope you are clear until here. Let's go a little bit forward. Just scroll down a little bit, my dear friend. Please scroll down a little bit until you will be able to see latest supported redistributable version. Are you able to do it? Until you see latest supported redistributable version. Once you are able to hear, click on 64-bit architecture link. Click on 64-bit architecture link. Once clicked on, you will be able to download it automatically a VC redistributable 64 exe file. I hope you have downloaded. Yes, you will be downloaded a VC redistributable 64.exe. Once after downloading that exe file, click on the file. Simply click on the file. Yes, there will be a pop-up such as, in your case, it will be here such as install. As I have already installed right now, so it is showcasing me to uninstall, but in your case, you will be able to see as install followed with close button. So kindly click on install button. You will be seeing a small toggle box. Click on the toggle box so that a tick mark will come. Then click on install one more time. Okay, within seconds of span of time, Microsoft C++ will be installed in your laptop. Are you all able to follow? If I am a bit fast, please let me know so that I can be go a little bit slow again. Sharon, are you able to do it? Let me know in the chat box. Yes, very good. Perfect. Yes. Let's go on to the second step. What is the second step, my dear friend? Downloading VirtualBox. So my teaching will be like this only. Whatever the important things I need to tell, I'll be keeping in the chat box so that if you miss it, or else if you want to type it, no need to do it. Just simply copy and paste it in your local notepad if needed. That is up to you. Okay. Yes. Let's go on to the next step. Step number 2. Open Google. In the search field, kindly type VirtualBox download. Okay. Very first link you will be seeing as download link. Click on the download link. It will be redirected to the VirtualBox organization page. Correct? Don't worry, don't get any confusion. Keep it very simple. If you are using Windows machines, click on Windows host. If you are using Mac OS followed with Intel chipsets, click on Mac OS with Intel chipset. With the Apple Silicon chipset, click on this one. The Linux, Solaris, so on. So whatever you are using, click on specified one. Here in my case, I'm using Windows host. So kindly click on Windows host. So but that is up to you because your architecture I may not aware of. So kindly please follow the steps. Steps are same. So in my case, VirtualBox 7.2.12 is downloading. I hope you all people are following. Yes. Once it is downloaded, in the top right corner of my screen, you can able to see as complete. Okay. In the meanwhile, I'm not clicking about VirtualBox here. I'm not clicking about VirtualBox here. In the meanwhile, I'll be download VirtualBox extension pack also. Are you all able to follow? A VirtualBox extension pack. So click on accept and download. So within a span of seconds, we can able to download extension pack of VirtualBox. Yes, in my case, it is completed. Yes, are you all able to do it? Very good. Yes, click on. Now we have downloaded VirtualBox followed with VirtualBox extension pack also. So now let's go to downloads in our local drive. Let's go to downloads in my local drive. And here you will also able to see the same files. So click on the VirtualBox. Click on the VirtualBox. Please do it along with me so that any confusion, please let me know. Immediately I can able to solve your queries. Okay, let's installing the virtual box in my screen. I hope you people also able to do it. Yes. Yes. Welcome to Oracle VirtualBox 7.2.12 installer. Kindly click on next. Installing any software in the Windows is very, 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 very easy. Just clicking on enter or next is more than enough. So as how I have read terms and condition within span of seconds like a robo, you also read like that only and click on the very first toggle. I accept the terms and conditions and click on next. I'm just kidding, my dear friends. Please don't be very serious in the class. Just an interactive sessions. Just click on the next button. Click on yes. Click on yes. Okay. Click on next. Click on install. Completed. Okay. Wherever you are seeing install, click on install. Wherever you are seeing yes, click on yes. That's it. Within a span of seconds, we can able to complete the installation of VirtualBox. Are you all able to follow? Yes, no problem. But make sure, Sai Kumar, the VirtualBox extension pack should also be there with the same version of 7.1. Or else, in your case, if it is 7.1 of VirtualBox and you are having a latest version of Virtual Pack extension pack, then there will be conflict happen. So do one thing. If you're having a oldest version of VirtualBox that is 7.1 is fine, but make sure you are having a oldest version of extension pack 2 or else there will be conflict happen. Okay, so here the toggle is already on. Click on finish. Done. Completed. Step 2 completed. Are you all able to follow? Any more doubts? Anyone until here? In my case, VirtualBox Manager is started. What about in your case, guys? Are you all able to do it? Installation of VirtualBox Manager. Any doubts until here? Feel free to ask whatever it is. Once it is completed, then let's go to the next step. Sorry, Sai Kumar, that is not able to find in the internet right now because once the latest version is rolled out, you can't able to get it, the oldest version. Yes, of course, you can get the 7.1 version, but may or may not be it's an original 7.1 version or not. There is no guarantee. But for your case, if you want to download 7.1 version, simply research in the Google such as VirtualBox extension pack of 7.1. Okay, so like this, download old builds of 7.1 Oracle VirtualBox, but getting an extension pack is much tough. So here we need to see, first of all, you need to be aware of the link which you are typing. Okay, because sometimes the spammers maybe fool you by keeping the same web pages like this. So here we need to cross verify what is the exact version. Dear Sai Kumar, please check in your case what is the exact version, because a simple stable version maybe gives you a lot of conflicts. So in the 7.1, I'm able to see here 7.1, 1.1, 1.6, 1.7, a lot of things. So kindly make sure you are, let me know the exact version of your VirtualBox. Okay. Yes, 7.1.4. Very good. So here 7.1.4, where it is, here it is. Okay. And if you carefully observe here, extension pack, you are able to see. Click on the extension pack here. Then 7.1.4 extension pack will get downloaded like this. I am getting cancel here. Okay. I'll share you the link here in the chat section. No need to worry, my dear friends. Kindly you can simply go through the link. Yes. Go through the link, you will be able to find extension pack, how I have been find. Okay. Yes. Thank you so much. Any more doubts to anyone until here is everyone is clear? Can we go for the next step? Okay. Done. Very good. Yes. Please open your virtual box manager. And here you will be able to see an option called extension. That is the second one. Sai Kumar, in your case, you will be not able to see this graphical experience in your case because you are running a lowest version. But don't worry, I will showcase you the alternate method here. But dear Sharon, kindly follow you my steps right now. Sharon, please click on extension box in the left side, which you are able to see here. And here you will be able to see nothing. So just click on install button, which is in the green color. And now a pop-up will be appear. We need to select where is our virtual box. So automatically, as virtual box as well as your Windows knows where the downloaded files will be. So that is the reason why you have been redirected to directed downloads location. So simply you are able to see the green color icon, which is having a virtual box extension pack. Select it, click on open. Done. It takes a small time. Click on install. Take some time. Just be on patience. Scroll down. Click on I agree. There is no other options also, my dear friends. You need to agree. Okay, it takes some time and it will get installing your package. Done. In my case, it is successfully completed. I hope Sharon, you are also doing the same of the latest version so that you can also be completed, I guess. So, my dear Sai Kumar, I'll be guiding you for the oldest versions. So, you'll be not able to see like this in your case. So that you'll be clicking on file. Click on file, Sai Kumar. Click on tools. Here you will be able to see extensions. Click on extensions. Then you will be able to see the same page. Whatever we are able to see, like Sharon and me, you will also able to see the same page. So as I have guided, click on the install button and simply select your virtual box extension pack and click on install. In a bit later, it will get installed in your virtual box manager. I hope everyone are able to do it. So again, let's go to the home. This is the home. Sai Kumar, you will be able to see your home page differently, but don't need to worry. Whatever the virtual box it is, the usage is same. Completed. Step number 2 is completed. Let's go to the step number 3. Let's go to the step number 3. Open your browser. Go to Google. Google.com. You can close it, all these things, previous tabs that is now unaware of all these things. You can close it. In the Google, let's try to install Kali Linux first. Okay. Let's try to install Kali Linux first. Kindly write down kali.org. Click on enter. Kali.org. Click on enter. You will be able to see very first link, which is from kalilinux.org. It's an official link. Kindly click on very first link, whatever you are able to see here. Once you are able to click on very first link, it will be redirected to kali.org. Click on downloads. Click on downloads button. Then simply now you will be redirected to downloads page. This is the downloads page, my dear friends. This is the downloads page. Here, what we need to click it out. This is a question. Until now, what we have done, Sharon, as well as people, we have been installed virtual box. Why? To use any machines like Kali machine or else Windows machine, whatever the machines we want to use. So that is the reason why we have been installed virtual box. So that is the reason why here also we need to click on virtual machines. Click on virtual machines recommended, the blue color. You will be able to see the next page. The next page, which is having a different types of virtual machines. All the machines are very exactly same, but due to compatibility issues, we need to download the exact version where we can solve all the problems. For example, until now you have been downloaded VirtualBox, and if you download the Kali machine which is compatible for VMware, then obviously there will be a conflict happen. If you download the version of Hyper-V, then there will be a conflict happen. So we don't have another option. We need to go ahead with a VirtualBox only. Okay, are you able to see this download button, which is of 3.6 GB? 3.6 GB. Click on the download button. Immediately, there will be a download will get started in the top right corner, how it is started in my case. Okay. Okay. Are you all able to download? Yes. Now the actual problem. The problem is it takes a lot of time. So kindly don't click. If you clicked also, do cancel, because your internet mostly will be gone through downloads. So kindly after this session, please download the Kali Linux machine. Tomorrow, I will showcase you how you can load the downloaded of your Kali machine into VirtualBox. Understood? Until here, clear? Any more doubts to anyone to follow the steps of 3? Click on the VirtualBox downloaded small down arrow. Then VirtualBox Kali Linux will get downloaded. Starts download, but don't keep it like that because your internet speed will get reduced. So once the session is completed, you can able to go ahead. So yes, I'm closing the browser. So until here, keep it in mind, because the recorded session we can't provide you right now, my dear friends. So those can be provided on the Monday, so that we can able to continue from there. Yes, let's start a little bit theory and let's wrap up today's session at 8:30 p.m. sharp. Every day, as we have been seen, 1.5 or 2 hours in between, whatever the time frame it is, we will be wrapping up the sessions. So as these are the starting days, I'm not encouraging you people to sit in front of laptop for 2 hours, because you will be getting a strain. So slowly, I will increase the time of the session from 1 hour to 2 hours approximate. Okay. Please don't scold inside your mind about me. Okay. Please bear with me, my dear friends. Yes. Let's go into the next topic, that is called elements of information security. Elements of information security. Very important. Please take a screenshot or else write it in your notes, including the diagram. Very important. In the interviews of a cyber security, the very common question, a repetitive question, every question will be linked to this triangle. So it's my advice to take a screenshot or else write it in your notes. Elements of information security. Information security is a state of well-being of information and infrastructure in which the possibility of theft, tampering, and disruption of information and services is kept low or tolerable. Yes, of course, I know you have not understood the definition. If I give a small examples, then you can only explain what is meant by elements of information security to a lot of people. I'll be giving in a short while. So here, if you see the subcategories of information security, one is confidentiality, integrity, availability, authenticity is again divided into two types, that is authentication and authorization, and then is non-repudiation. So very important, again and again I'm repeating, very important. Please make a note. I'll be explaining all these things right now. Let's see CAA triad. What is CAA triad? C means confidentiality, I means integrity, A means availability, triad means triangle. Okay, that is the short form of CAA triad. We'll be calling as. It's a model designed to guide policies for information security within an organization. Imagine you are working in an organization. Whatever you are taking charge of information security things, which is mainly related to policies, which is everything will be interlinked with CAA triad. Let's see separate definitions with a small real-time examples to understand in a better way. What is meant by confidentiality? No other, you can read the content. For example, very simple. Imagine there is a WhatsApp, or else there is a Google Drive, or else there is a Facebook. So each and everything which is maintained by different organizations, and each and everything is having an applications. Again, two applications here. One is web application, one is mobile application. In mobile, we are using WhatsApp, as well as in the browser, we are using WhatsApp web. That means web application as well as mobile application. So whatever it may be, if I send a message to Sharon as hi, and he is receiving. Whatever I am sending a message to Sharon as hi, Sai Kumar is unable to see. Only the message of hi will be in between I and Sharon only. No other people, including the organization of the app, cannot see the messages. This type of transcripting is called as confidentiality. Got it? You can take one more example, such as Google Drive. You are trusting Google and you are uploading whatever the files you want inside the Google Drive. 200% sure that no people, including the organization of Google, can able to see your documents, or else whatever the data you are saving in your Google Drive. That is called confidentiality. There is a security in between. Okay. Imagine I have uploaded one document to my Google Drive, and Google has got to know what is the file I have uploaded. Okay, they have been also downloaded. Imagine they have downloaded. That I got to know. That Google has downloaded my file without telling me, without intimating me, they have downloaded my file. Then the next time what I'll do, I'll put a case legally, I'll go. That is separate thing. But personally, what I'll do, first I will uninstall the Google Drive from my mobile phone or else laptop. I will go to OneDrive. Yes, fine. I'll go to OneDrive. Or else I will buy my own cloud security, cloud storage. That is up to me. Why? Their confidentiality has been breached. In between me as a consumer, as an organization of Google, there is a confidentiality as breached. Please note the terminology. Very important. In interviews, you need to speak with only terminology. Okay. So that is the reason why whatever the applications or else whatever the policies an organization is building up, once or twice or thrice, they will be cross-checking what is about confidentiality. Got it? Let's go to the next thing, integrity. Take the same example. No need for the confusion again. I am sending a hi message to Sharon. But in between, Sai Kumar has observed that Chinna is sending a hi message to Sharon. That Sharon got to know and I also got to know. So we two people are being disappointed. In the next example, again the same example, I have sent hi message to Sharon. But now Sai Kumar has changed the hi message to hello. And that I also got to know. And again, Sharon also got to know. That means in call, if I tell to Sharon that, did you receive my hi message? He will tell that, no, I have received hello as a message from you. Then the panic will start inside me, followed with Sharon also. There is a question mark. How this is happened? Because anything or any hacker will be sitting in between of two people and changing the words or else any files, whatever the data may be. That comes under integrity. So every organization will be cross-checking whether their application is falling under integrity or not. Okay. Okay. Got it, my dear friends? Very important. Integrity. The content should not get tampered. This is the terminology of the integrity. Content should not get tampered. Going to availability. You and me are using YouTube. You and me using Zoho right now. You and me using a lot of different applications which are personal to us. Imagine now itself Zoho has stopped. Zoho has stopped. Not only stopped, they have shut down the Zoho company only. Imagine. Then from tomorrow, how we can able to contact for the classes? Imagine there is no another application for the webinars. Only Zoho is there. That Zoho is got shut down with anything, any reason. For example, take any disaster response reason such as geographically. Okay, somewhere earthquake has occurred upon the Zoho servers and every Zoho servers got stopped. So within seconds of time, they can't able to revert it back. Just imagine tomorrow how we can attend the session. There we can't available. How Zoho is not available. So what is happening here? Keep it again generic. Any application which is not availability for the consumers comes under the availability of a CIA triad. So every organization will cross-check their application servers where they have kept minimum 2 or 3 geographical areas they will be keeping. For example, take my organization as Axis Bank. My main servers will be kept in Mumbai and the second types of servers, alternate servers kept in Bangalore. And third, they have kept in Hyderabad. Okay. Why? Because, for example, due to any disaster, if Mumbai servers all got crashed, within a span of seconds of time, immediately the traffic will reach to Bangalore location. If that also gone, then to reach to Hyderabad. That also gone, then the servers will be shut down totally. Got it? So here always every organization will cross-check whether availability is there or not. Got it? What is mean by authenticity? In the authenticity, there are two types. One is authentication and authorization. Authentication means providing that what are you. For example, you are trying to sign into your Facebook account with your valid credentials, that is your username and password. While clicking on signing or login, immediately those two will be forwarded to the database for the cross verification. There the username password will get cross verify. After verification is completed, if you are a legitimate user, then you can be logged into the Facebook application. If those credentials are not matched, whatever you are given in the database, then obviously you will get an error called password incorrect or the username as incorrect. Maybe you will be getting as password or username as incorrect. Okay, that is called authentication. Then what is authorization? Authorization means access controls. For example, I have my office laptop. I can log in using my credentials. That is called authentication. That you also know because we are using some credentials here. I can't install or uninstall any application in that office laptop. Why? They have not given rights to me to uninstall or install something new or else something existing. So I can't install or uninstall any application because I don't have any rights or the access. Okay. This comes under authorization. The authority, who you are, what are the authorities you are having. Okay. These two comes under authentication, authenticity. Okay. Non-repudiation. Committing that a user is not denied his actions later. For example, you have enrolled a course to cybersecurity in our Vexonis Technologies. Later telling that I have been enrolled for Python. I have been enrolled for Java developing. You are changing your words. Imagine you are changing your words. Okay. Then what the organization will do? It will have the receipt. It will have the details in the database. What the people has been enrolled for which course. So if you are changing your words, that comes under non-repudiation. My dear friends. So kindly please have a look. For example, I will let you know with some small questions right now. You people need to give me the answers in the chat box if you are comfortable. Very simple question. I am using a YouTube right now. Immediately, YouTube got shut down. That comes under in which CIA triangle? That comes under in which CIA triangle? I'm using YouTube right now. Immediately, YouTube got shut down. I can't use it again because YouTube itself is not there. That comes under in which CIA triad? You need to tell me in interviews like that comes under availability. Okay, availability is lost. Like this, only real-time questions will be asked you in the interviews. So kindly please cross-verify, cross-check whatever the answer you are speaking. Okay. In the CH theory exam also, based on the CIA triad, there will be 6 or 7 questions with a bigger paragraph telling that a real time any question and the answer will be very small like confidentiality, integrity, availability or whatever it may be. Got it, my dear friends? Going to the next one, CH hacking methodology. So going into this thing, I want to showcase you one website because it's a vast topic again. Let's continue CH hacking methodology from tomorrow. Because after unzipping or else after loading your Kali Linux, I can showcase you this methodology. But right now, let's wrap up here and I'll showcase you a small website and let's wrap today's session. So until here, I hope everyone are clear. Coming to theory and coming to practical. Day-to-day sessions will be there every day until Monday to Friday. If at all any work is there for me or else if at all any immediate things happen, then the session will get cancelled. Mostly session will not get cancelled. Okay. So here, let's check one website and let's wrap this session. So now a lot of people are being using AIs to create a human beings as a real human being, but they are not real. In the same manner, there are some websites, my dear friends. For example, this person does not exist. Random face generator. Okay. So whatever the picture you are seeing here, this is not a original person. Okay. So based on these things, if at all I keep male, if at all I keep age is 12 to 19 to 25 and eligibility is Asian, just click on refresh image. Based on the inputs which I have given, the image will get generated without the help of any AI. Understood? Understood? So now what hackers will do? See how realistic the image is. Even AI created the image will not be much realistic than this. How many people will get agree with me? Okay. So hackers will take the images like this. They will keep the WhatsApp image, WhatsApp DPs, these images, and they will try to fool us. So from today onwards, after seeing an image like this, you need to get a doubt whether the image is created by any AI or else image is created by any so and so websites. So whether we need to trust it or not, like this, a lot of questions need to get arise in your brain. Yes. So like this, every day I'll be showcasing a lot of information. We have weekly one such kind of interesting, funny website or topic. Yes, of course, Sai Kumar. So based on the content which we are having, okay, we'll put a Friday session on that. Okay, once the session is completed on the Friday, we can have a small 10 to 15 minutes of small these sessions like this, because I'll be showcasing a lot of different websites which are very interesting to you. Okay. Yes. So one more thing I just want to showcase you, my dear friends, and then let's lastly we can wrap this today's session. Previously, there is a website called UPSC website hack. How many people know UPSC website hack? How many people know website hack? UPSC is a website. It's an Indian government website where they will be keeping a very highly toughest examination of civils, and that is hacked by one of the hacker. So what they have kept is, after hacking they have kept a Doraemon picture like this. You can able to see in the top bar they are typing www.upsc.gov.in. You can see here clearly, I think so. Okay, see the URL www.upsc.gov.in. That is the original website of an Indian government. They have been hacked and they have removed the web page and they have uploaded Doraemon picture. Why they have uploaded like these pictures, we will be seeing in a web page defacement module, web page defacement topic in web application hacking. The 14th or 15th module will be able to perform this practical, how hackers can able to do it. Okay. Yes. So like this, my dear friends. And one more thing I just want to be clear. Uh, the demo session as well as the first 3 sessions will be also uploaded in our YouTube channel of Vexonis Technologies. Kindly share the videos to your friends, family, whoever are interested, and let them know how security is very, very, very important in these days. As well as we are conducting a free sessions until Friday, so that a lot of people can also be part of this Vexonis Technologies Academy. And I'm just pasting you one link, my dear friends. Kindly join in that link, because I just want to know any doubts. If you're having, immediately drop a message in the WhatsApp channel. Only the batch, personal batch, not the Vexonis Technologies directly. Only for this batch. Any people having any doubts while practicing, you can reach me out in that group. You can send the screenshots of the issue, whatever you are facing. kindly join the WhatsApp group with this link so that I'll be help you in any time. Yes. So it's time for a end of the session, my dear friends. Tomorrow we'll be able to see some more little more topics followed with some practical. Yes. Now I open floor for any queries. Anyone having any queries, anyone want to discuss anything, you can raise your hand so that I can give you the rights to speak, or else you can chat it in the chat box. That is up to you. If you raise your hand, I'll be able to know that you want to speak so that I can able to enable your mic. Or else if you're having any doubts, you can chat it in the chat box. Okay. I'll be waiting for 30 more seconds. Then we can wrap today's session, my dear friends. Yes. As I'm not seeing any queries, any issues, anything, I hope everyone are being clear. This is Chinna signing off. Thank you so much once again. Have a nice day.